With a population of 6 million, Massachusetts only has about 70,000 licensed hunters, and the overwhelming majority are, you guessed it, men. But as Christina Quinn tells us, is a new effort to get more women in on the action.
Christine Morris and hunting mentor Donna White quietly make their way through the woods of Fort Devens, a military base about an hour west of Boston. They've been here since the pre-dawn hours in the hopes of bagging a buck.
I was really attracted to just the concept of providing for myself and for my family rather than going out and purchasing meat and stuff like that.
She's hunted with bow and arrow.
Had you ever caught anything before with your bow and arrow?
No. I've taken shots.
But today is her first time hunting with a shotgun. And she might not have much better luck. Only about 12 out of every 100 Massachusetts hunters actually get their game. But there's a lot more to the experience.
Watching the forest wake up was really cool for me. Seeing the squirrels and hearing the birds and everything, and especially being camouflaged, they don't really necessarily recognize that you're there. So there's a lot more that goes on when you're deep in the woods like that.
Morse is on a guided hunt, part of a program called Becoming an Outdoors Woman, which includes workshops on gun handling, hunting strategies, and even gutting a deer.
This is providing people with an opportunity to get a little bit more field experience.
And, says Marion Larson, getting women into outdoor activities traditionally made up of men. It may be working. The number of licensed women hunters has steadily increased nationwide, including Massachusetts, where over 3,000 women are part of the state's modest hunting population.
We have offered all kinds of different outdoor skills workshops for beginners of all ages. Well, 18 to 80 we've had, learning about these kinds of outdoor skills.
A key skill for tracking a deer? Knowing what to look for, like scat, also known as poop.
Hunters are looking and saying, okay, is this a fresh pile? Is this recent or not? And there are differences.
Another telltale sign of deer, and one that's less gross, is a buck rub. It's when a deer rubs his antlers on a tree, releasing scent glands.
This is fairly fresh. You can see, this is fresh. This is pretty cool, actually.
Larson's enthusiasm is echoed among the women taking a lunch break after a long morning.
Guns are unloaded, right?
But with only a few hours left in the day, they are quick to head back into the woods.
I am truly, I can't wait to get my first animal.
But whether she succeeds or not, one thing's for sure, she'll be back.
Christina Quinn joins me now. Hey, Christina.
Hi, Jim.
Were any shots fired or no?
Yes, there were shots fired, of course, after we left, but a mother-daughter duo actually bagged a buck. There's Martha Hill and Leanne Graff, so we got to give them a shout out.
Bagged a buck.
They bagged a buck.
I can't stand hunting. I cannot tell a lie. What's the rationale here? Is this population management?
Yes, so yeah, it is key to controlling the deer population. But you might find, some respite, I suppose, or some in comfort knowing that, only 12 out of 100 hunters actually.
Yeah, I read that. I heard that in your story. I didn't know what that meant. Does that mean that when you fire an individual shot, only 12 out of 100 of them connect, or does it mean only 12 of 100 who go out hunting come home with what they were looking for, the game or that sort of thing?
That's exactly what I mean.
88% failure rate?
Yeah. So, the odds are in the deer's favor, so that must make you feel better, too.
A little bit better, but not better enough. So, most important question of all, would you do this?
I never thought I would, but while I was out there with these ladies, I could. The sense of camaraderie was appealing, but I don't think I could ever field dress a deer, go elbows deep in a carcass. I don't think.
If you want camaraderie, I don't need to give you advice, but you can go bowling. You know what I mean? No one gets hurt.
Fair enough.
Christina, it's great to see you.
Good to
Thanks
see you
so
too.
much, Christina Quinn.